Hey everybody, it's your friend Vash, aka Triqqerhappy77 on Instagram. And I just got in the Transformer Studio Series 86 Commander Class Hook and Long Haul 2-pack. Let's take a look. We'll need my trusty blade. Let's open this boy up. Ooh, is looking good. And look, there's that controversial piece. The controversial piece. Oh, look at Long Haul. This is looking good right now. I'm liking this. That's a nice truck. And, I mean, well, Hook is Hook. All right, let's get to work. Here we have the Transformer Studio Series 86. Well, again, I don't know if 86 is in the title, but I like to use that term. So, Transformer Studio Series 86 Commander Class Hook and Long Haul. And fresh out of the box, I've already transformed them a couple of times. I've already made Devastator. I see what it is. I get it. So I can talk about it. These are there. I love them. I love every second of them. You know what? Let's start with, everybody wants to know about Long Haul, and myself included. I was just I just want to see how this is going to be, how this is going to work. And okay, first of all, he looks great. I think, to me, this looks like a great dump truck. If it didn't transform and somebody said, hey, Vash, I just got a new dump truck, I'd be like, oh, wow, this is a cool looking dump truck, even as not a transformer. So I'm loving that. I like the colors, and I have to say, him tagging this thing along on the back, it doesn't look awkward. It doesn't look like it doesn't belong. It doesn't need it, but I'm not looking at it like, what is this? It looks like he's just carrying cargo. And I really, this worked for me. As a matter of fact, since I opened it and I've had it sitting here on the work table, I have every time I transform them into a truck, I put this on the back because I was thinking Silver Bolt is going to have that extra plane piece. Right now, before I see it, before I have it in my hand, I'm thinking that plane piece that attaches to him, which is the body part of Superion. I'm thinking that's going to be off to the side, and I'll just pull it out when it's time to make Superion. I was thinking the same thing with this. I was like, oh, I won't have this. But as it's sitting here in front of me and I'm rolling it around, I'm like, I don't want, I could have the dump truck without it, but I'm like, I'm going to leave it on. I really think it looks good, and I like it. It flows. Now, he comes with Devastator's pieces, right? So he has, it comes with the arm pieces that flip out into the hands, right? And they can be attached to the top. And he has a gun, which the gun came in two parts, and the gun can come apart. I'm thinking, I haven't done this yet. I'm going to try it right now. This could be a missile. And see, that's why you try things. It doesn't work, but we tried. No problem. But this does hook onto the side of him like that. And then they also come with the Devastator chest pieces, right? It comes in 3. And the middle part hooks onto the bottom here, right? You didn't even know that, did you? I didn't. And then the wings can go on the side of the back piece of the cargo. What do you call this? I guess the torso, not the torso. But what would you call this piece in dump truck mode? Is it a cargo? Is it a whatever? Anyway, so it looks like that, right? Then you got the gun here, the arms there. This came with Scrapper. This is a Devastator's gun, and I took it apart and I put it here on the edge, and then I added this to the side. So yeah, just more rocket power. It's almost like a little battle station. They should make some kind of rockets to go in here. That would be awesome. And yeah, so that's long haul and dump truck mode. I'm loving it. I really do think this is great. So let's take this apart real quick. Let's take a look at long haul. Let's take this off of him. The wheels look great. I'm really happy with this. It feels solid. It's light but also heavy. It feels like a good solid toy. I guess toy is the right word. All right, so I don't really do. See, the reason I always call this a rant and not a review is because I don't really know how to review something. I can just talk about it and tell you what I like and what I don't like. As far as what I don't like, I'm not finding anything. I'm sorry. I look at his head. Look at his head. Um, I like this. I really do. I don't know what else to say. I think it's. I I've had it since yesterday, and I've been playing around with it and posing it. I took a few pictures. I actually flooded Instagram with quite a few pictures. If you want to take a look at my Instagram handle is Triqqerhappy77, which let's talk about that real quick. My handle is Triqqerhappy77, not because of Transformers. I did get the name from a Transformer. Yes, Trigger Happy, but the reason I picked that name is because that was my old Xbox name when Halo came out, and I first went online playing Halo. I could not hit anybody. I would just get whatever gun had rapid fire, and I would just start shooting until everybody was dead. So I was like, I'll just go. I'm just trigger happy, and that ended up being my handle on Xbox, and it just carried over. Um, so yeah, click these into place, boom, and bam. There is long haul. Oh wait! I always forget this part. I always forget this part. And then when he doesn't stand up, I'm like, why don't you stand up? It's my own fault. Look. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Now we've got him. Now look, we've got long haul. Ta-da! I think this character is great. I really do. He's got I mean, look at that. Look at the legs. Look at the legs. He can woohoo. He's like Mario. Woohoo. This like, and the thing is, he's chunky, but he's not like super huge, and I love it. His head does tilt. Like he's a great figure. I'm really happy with this guy, and blast effect compatible. I love that. Like everybody's saying, no waist swivel, but you know what? You really like it would be great, but it's not killing me that he doesn't have it. If I had my choice, he'd have it, but it's because of the way they form into Devastator. Like the waist swivel's not going to work, and I understand that. I get the logistics. I get it. Um, so yeah, I'm very happy with Long Haul. Let's take a look at Hook. Now, so here's the thing. Hook is probably my favorite Constructicon, strictly because I love his voice and the way he talks. He's like, don't think I can do it. Or when he was like, nobody would follow an uncharismatic. Wait, was that Hook that said that? Nobody would follow an uncharismatic bore like you. I think that was Hook that said that. But I like his voice. As far as the crane, this looks like number one. It looks just like Combiner Wars Hook. I mean, but Combiner Wars Hook look just like Cartoon Hook. So like, I'm happy with the whole thing, right? What I really like though is with this one, things click into place. Uh, and here, I have Combiner Wars Constructicons Devastator. I have all of them. From the time they were announced, I loved them. I was there for the pre-order. I knew it was coming. I said, I have to have this. I got it. I love it. It's one of the greatest figures that I have in the sense of just, it's a cool toy. It's something that reminds me of when I was a kid. They did a great job on Combiner Wars Devastator. Some things that I thought like could have been improved was, say for instance, like look at the bottom of his legs here. They actually click into place here, which I don't believe Combiner Wars Hook did. And like even here they click, and I really appreciate that. Like it's tight. It's like look how smooth that is. And I don't know. Maybe Combiner Wars Hook did do that, but I don't recall. But I liked it. But he transformed pretty much the same way as Combiner Wars Hook. And I'm a fan. Yeah, it's really not that much different from Combiner Wars Hook. Uh, these lift up, right? And then you can lift the whole back piece off to do that, and then bring his arms down. And then this comes down, and the flaps go over. The only thing is, which this looks great, right? But if you want to move his arms, you got to lift the flaps. So I'm kind of like, but it's not a big deal. It's something that after I finish moving his arms, I won't even think about. It'll just, like, it's not even a big deal. But he looks like, see, here's the thing. I like Hook, right? He looks like Hook. And even the way he looks, like, look at his head. Hold on. I don't want to move the camera, but I'm going to have to. The way his head looks like he would have the voice that he does have. So they did a good job on that. Yeah, him, articulation, the shoulders are a bit weird, but whatever. He's good. I can make it look like he's running, especially if I can. Yep, he has the hole where I can put a. Oh, I don't know if it'll fit. I'm gonna try to put a flight stand back there to make it to help him run, but he might not need it. As you can see, the crane part comes off, but it could stay on and just help him pose if you wanted to, because it does extend, which is great. So it's not as one piece as the other one. So, but yeah, and then he has his blaster. Like I said, all of these are Blast Effect compatible, and he looks awesome. Maybe I'll leave him. No, I don't like it. Can it go back? Nope. So it does have to come back down. And that's Hook for you. He looks good. And that's the thing. Like, he looks great. There's really not much you can really do with Hook because it's just Hook. But they didn't do a bad job of it. They did what you can do with Hook, and I'm happy. But what they did with Long Haul, I'm just like, this guy is great. Who would have ever thought Long Haul would be a favorite? And I honestly feel like just by the way he looks, he's going to be a lot of people's favorite. But this guy is great. They did a really good job. And to me, one of my biggest gripes with the Combiner Wars Constructicons was Long Haul and how big and junkety he was. This guy, he's bigger than Hook and the other Constructicons, but he's only slightly bigger. Like, it still works. So I'm happy. So now we've seen them in their vehicle mode. We've seen them in their robot mode. We can see them in combiner mode, but we're still missing Scavenger and Mixmaster. We're literally this is literally costing us an arm and a leg. I'm here all week, folks. Tip your bartender. So do we want to see them together as Devastator, or do we want to wait? You know what? Let's go ahead and see it. All right. We'll start first with, I like to call this the controversial piece. We'll start with the controversial piece. Let's take everything off, and we'll go ahead and get this part transformed. All right, all the pieces are off, and let's begin. So first, we're going to pull this off, and we're just going to fast forward through this part because I made so many mistakes I can't even allow you to see it. There we go. And there you have it. Now, how do the others hook on? Let's take a look. Again, I've had this for a while now. I should know how to transform. Bone Crusher was actually pretty easy to transform, and I like the way that its legs lock. And that's Devastator right there. And it looks great. He's solid. He's way more solid than Combiner Wars Devastator. Like, this guy can pose just like Minosaur does. And if you don't have Minosaur, it's like this controversial piece provides a solid, like, sturdy connection where he'll be able to bend over without toppling. So this guy is great. Now, I had heard somewhere that there was a way to remove the backpack from him, but I'm not seeing how that would be done. So if there's someone that knows or has a link to a video or somewhere that shows you how to do it, let me know. But it's not bothering me. I'm not looking at his back. I'm looking at the front. So I mean, for me, I don't need, the only reason I would want to remove the backpack is to see how it's done, but I would probably never remove it because it's not bothering me. I don't see a situation where I would go, oh, this backpack needs to come off. So I'm a big fan of this right now. Can't wait to see the other two. This is, because we're still missing Mixmaster, the other leg, and Scavenger, the other arm. But I'm very happy with the entire situation going on here. And I look forward to those two coming out so I can complete Devastator. If you like my rant about Hook and Long Haul, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my rants about the Transformers, just hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks for listening to me rant about the Studio Series 86 Commander Class Hook and Long Haul. We'll be back.